is that officers from the Kenya Defence Forces are preparing grounds to ensure that the photo session the President will be taking with a host of high-ranking KDF officials is up to par. The President, while speaking a while ago, clearly congratulated the KDF recruitment agencies for ensuring that they have adhered truly to the two-third gender rule, where over 5,000 new recruits, or should I say new soldiers, more than 1,000 are women among the new soldiers, with the President congratulating them and telling them that they have to deliver diligently and surpass the expectation, given that the KDF carry out various peacekeeping missions across the continents. Now, the pass-out parade marks the culmination of the 6 months of intense training, during which the recruits underwent rigorous evaluations, tests and assessments in various military disciplines, both individually and in groups, while being presided over by His Excellency Dr. William Ruto and the Chief Defence Forces General, that is Charles Murio Kahariri, officially who assumed command from the late General Francis Ogola, who tragically perished in an accident late last month, while the President even calling for a moment of silence to remember the late General's contribution and his immense service to the Kenya Defence Forces. The current Chief Defence Forces, General Charles Murio, is the country's 12th CDF, marking another historic moment for the Kenya Defence Forces. Now, the parade has seen also the 5,472 recruits take the oath of allegiance, swearing to dutifully and unwaveringly perform all duties and responsibilities assigned to them in their respective capacities, and with the undying commitment to defend and protect the sovereignty and the territorial integrity of the country. While the President still congratulating the new soldiers, the pass-out, he told them that this will elevate the soldiers onto a place of esteem in the society, and with that privilege comes a heavy and demanding responsibility, which they have assured they will endeavor to deliver. Now, some of the recruits who performed exemplary in different fields during the training were also awarded by the President and the CDF General. Among them is the best division of all around Chui Division, commanded by Major General Amos Omondi Ouko. The best company or company commanded by Captain Moses Leteipa Oletalala. The best platoon all commanded by Sergeant Chakini Lenyarua. Best section commander all round Vitalis Okemasis. Best recruit all Ananzula Mbatha. The second best recruit all Brian Ombisi Mauti. Best recruit in combat Brian Kiplimo. Those were the new soldiers who performed very well during their training that lasted for 6 months. The President also congratulating and noting that this is an immense win for the KDF, given that the force has now over 5,000 new soldiers to deploy in various parts of the country to defend the territorial integrity of this nation. While the President urging the military and still congratulating them, he has urged them to work closely with the Ministry of Forestry in the recent witnessed exercise of tree plantation, with the President clearly stating that the administration is targeting 15 billion trees to be planted. Now you can see the President leaving the main dais and heading over to where this section where they'll be taking a photo session. It includes the CDF General, the President, high-ranking KDF officers. As the President makes his way there, he has also congratulated the military in the disaster management approach by the government in the recent witnessed floods in the country that have wreaked havoc in over 30 counties. The President urging the military not to waver and ensure they protect the people they swore to serve. And there you have it. That is the picture, including the CS for Defense as well, Aden Duale, the Chief of Defense Forces, the Vice Chief Defense of Forces, high-ranking KDF officials, to put or ensure rather that the event ends gracefully. Once the President leaves here, as is the customary, he will have an a-tete-a-tete with the over 5,000 newly recruited soldiers, and of course wishing them all the best as they take up their new roles. Also, is expected that some of these new recruits, or new soldiers rather, they will be taking up courses that will help them in ensuring they deliver their work well. And as the motorcade for the President is about to leave, the President also touched on numerous issues that are bedeviling the country in terms of insecurity, urging the military not to waver when it comes to that and address those issues once they arise, and further congratulating the military for the various peacekeeping missions that they have undertaken in various parts of the country. Now, the newly appointed Chief of Defense Forces General Charles Muriuka Hariri, of course, boarding with the President, and they're about to leave the venue. The newly renovated Parade Square in Eldoret, Uasin Gishu County. The recruits have over thousands and thousands of representatives who have witnessed these proceedings live from their family members, relatives and friends who braved the early cold from various parts of the country to come to this great institution to witness this particular exercise. Now from here, the recruits or the new soldiers will be taking up their various roles within the Kenya Defence Forces, and that will culminate into the start of their journey in the force. The President, while congratulating the new soldiers for successfully completing the odious basic military training and congratulated them on leadership for being outstanding stewards, the KDF, for a job well done.